Hey everybody, our verse today comes to us from Genesis chapter 21, verse 1. Like I mentioned before, we're continuing our look at the thread, the story that is within the story of the Bible. We see the gospel throughout, and so Wednesday nights we've been looking at that. And so our devotional thoughts are going to kind of coincide with those. So our verse today is Genesis 21 verse 1, and this is what it says. It says, "The Lord visited Sarah as he had said, and the Lord did to Sarah as he had promised." So have you ever had to wait a really long time for something you were very excited about? Maybe it was a vacation that your family was planning, but it was like a year away, or maybe you're saving up for something big like a car or a phone or something expensive. Or you bought tickets to a concert and it was months away, but you were still really excited about it, but you had to wait. It's sometimes easy to feel like the day might not come. And this is something that Abraham experienced. When you go back and read Genesis 21 through verses 1 through 7, we see that this is a covenant that God has made with Abraham. And when he did that, he changed his name from Abram to Abraham. And you might remember Abram was 75 years old when he followed God. And not long after that, God said, "You're going to have a son." Now, after almost 25 years, and Abraham is 100 years old, his wife finally gave birth to their son. That's a long time to wait, 25 years. Most of you haven't even been born or haven't been alive for 25 years. But God never gave up on his promise to bless Abraham and Sarah. As a matter of fact, she gave birth just when God said that she would. You know, following God can be tough. We can forget along the way that God can't break his promises with us. When we have this relationship, when we have a relationship with Christ, we experience God's faithfulness. God's never going to leave us. And he loves us more than we realize, and he takes care of us along the way. As we look at the lives of people like Noah, like Abraham, we see that it didn't mean that life was always going to be easy. If someone has told you that about following God, that life's going to be easy, man, they sold you a bill of goods. That's a lie. Life's not always going to be easy, even if you follow God. But when we look at a man who was given a son at 100 years old, that had been promised to him 25 years earlier, we can be reminded that God did not forget his promise. He did not forget. When he agrees to something, he does not forget about it. We're not always going to understand why God does what he does, the reasons behind it, but we can trust that he will walk with those who belong to him and that he keeps his promises.